Fish, SWAI, right?
SWAI.
Okay. But you can use the same recipe and replace this fish with catfish or tilapia because they're also soft fish, right?
And they have less bone.
And they have less bone as well. So if you don't have swai, you can use either catfish or tilapia. What have you put on this fish? What is it? What is it on the fish that's making it look yellow here?
A little bit of turmeric powder and a little bit of salt.
Okay, how much turmeric powder?
Just a quarter of a teaspoon.
Quarter of teaspoon of turmeric powder, and how many pieces here? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces. Mm-hmm. And so you put a quarter of teaspoon of turmeric powder, and what else?
Just salt.
How much salt?
Again, very little salt.
Yeah, but how much salt?
Say again, quarter of 1 teaspoon.
Okay, did you marinate this and keep it for a while?
No. I just put them there and I actually shake the basket.
What basket?
It was in a basket and I sprinkled some with turmeric powder.
And you just stirred it?
And then I shake the thing.
Okay,
the basket and the extra salt or turmeric, just drain, and then I just stir fry.
Okay, so after you put the turmeric and the salt, you kind of mixed it and got rid of the excess, and then you put it in you stirred it in the oil?
Yeah, I just sprayed some non-stick spray.
In a pan?
In the pan.
Okay, and what setting? High heat, low heat, what?
It's medium heat.
Medium heat, and you just stirred it in the medium heat pan for how long? Or until what are you looking for in the fish?
How it looks like. I wanted to go the salt in the fish.
Oh, the purpose was to just salt the fish?
Salt the fish.
Okay, and then what's going to be the next step?
What is the question again?
What's the next step after this?
Okay, then I will make some gravy, and I put the fish in the gravy and put it in the low heat, so it will be done by itself.
Okay, so what kind of fish is swai fish? Is it an American fish?
Yeah, we never got it in Canada. You can buy it from any Chinese store, I think.
Okay, you got it from a Chinese store. We have here a bowl of cut up mangoes. These were
2 cups.
2 cups.
Yeah.
And they were frozen.
Yeah.
And we are going to add this to the fish later, right?
Yeah, so I'm just putting them in the pot just to stir fry for a couple of minutes, so it will be a little harder.
You're going to stir fry the mango by themselves?
By itself, yes.
Okay.
And then after I make the gravy for my fish.
We just moved this bowl of mangoes over near to the stove. They've just been salted with a quarter teaspoon of salt. Okay. And now they're going to be
just
fried here. So this is a pan, and we just put some cooking spray, and it's on, what is it, medium heat?
No, it's a little bit higher than medium.
A little bit higher than medium. Okay, so it's like we're just stirring it there for a little while. What was the purpose of this?
So that the salt is in the mango, and it will be little. It will keep it shape when it goes to the curry.
Oh, so it doesn't fall apart in the curry.
It doesn't melt in the curry.
Melt, okay.
Yeah.
So how much time does it have to sit here?
There's because they're frozen, so there is a little bit of water in the frozen fruit. So I just want to get rid of the water.
Okay, but how long?
It depends how long it takes. I'm not too
Okay,
sure.
we'll
Just-
see what it
just
looks
wait.
like
Yeah.
when it's finished. So what if this was actually not frozen and it was fresh?
Then I don't have to do anything. I can still do a little bit stir fry, but
Would you
then
salt it then?
just salt it, nothing else.
Just salt it, okay. And then
Yeah.
you wouldn't need to fry it like this.
Yeah, but I think to me, I think it comes good. It turns out good if I just stir fry it.
Okay, and
Maybe 5 minutes.
you can't get mangoes in all seasons, right?
Right.
But I'm sure if you go to the frozen aisle section, you can get frozen mangoes there, right? In most grocery stores, you can get, people make smoothies with frozen mangoes, I think. So that's a possibility. Okay, so when this is done, we'll show you what that looks like. So apparently it's done. The water has evaporated, and how can you tell it's done? What are you looking for?
Just the pan is dry.
Okay, so the pan looks a little bit more dry. Okay.
Yeah, there was a little bit watery.
Are the mangoes a little bit more brown?
No, mango.
Not really.
These are ripe
Okay.
mangoes,
So that was only like maybe not even a minute. That was in there, right?
yeah.
Okay,
So I'm
let's
gonna take it out
maybe
from
like
the Chinese store, I think.
Okay, you got it from a Chinese store.
Chinese store.
Next step is going to be making the gravy. Okay, I'm gonna need some olive oil. We have here. Does it have to be olive oil or any kind of oil?
You can use any kind of oil. Any kind of oil.
Okay, so we have here some extra virgin olive oil. And how much olive oil are we going to be using?
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons. Okay. So again, that was 9 pieces of Swai steak fish. And we're going to use 2 tablespoons of olive oil to make the gravy for it. And what else is going to be required? We have here half a cup of chopped onions for the gravy. And what else? We have some minced ginger here.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. How much is that?
It's, say 1 teaspoon.
Okay, a teaspoon, and then some
1
chili
and a
peppers,
half,
right?
Not pepper. Green chili and red. These are green chili and red chili. They are say about 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons of chili there. So
Green chili.
if somebody wants to keep it more mild, they can skip the chilies, right? Okay. So we're turning the heat to medium, and we're starting to make the gravy, and we're for the fish. So is this going to be a sweet gravy or like a spicy gravy?
It will be a little spicy because there will be chili.
Okay.
It's not sweet.
So we've got 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the medium pan. So this pan is already hot because we've previously we stirred the fish in it and also the pieces of mango in there. So it's already hot. Right now I put 2 tablespoons of olive oil, coating the bottom of the pan here. Next, we're adding half a cup of onion in there. The chopped onions are being put into the pan. You can hear it sizzling. And just throwing in the ginger. Throwing in the chili as well. Those chilies are from the garden, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Right, so we have chili plants and plenty of chili, and we pick them and we just cut them up. Okay. So what is this you're adding next?
This is minced garlic.
Okay, so you just need how much minced garlic?
This is 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon of minced garlic.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you add whole garlic or no?
You can add whole garlic. You can add garlic powder.
Oh, can you add garlic powder? Okay.
Yeah.
Could you add onion powder instead?
No, I don't.
You don't think so? Okay.
No.
And what about ginger powder?
You can add ginger powder, but I prefer fresh ginger.
Fresh ginger, onion, fresh onions we have here, and fresh minced garlic we have here.
Okay.
And what's that? Cumin?
Cumin, 1 teaspoon of cumin.
1 teaspoon of cumin, okay. Still sizzling. And 1 teaspoon. How much? Next, we're gonna add the turmeric.
Turmeric. It will be quarter
Quarter of a teaspoon of the turmeric.
Turmeric, yeah.
All in there.
All in there.
And sizzling.
Add salt to that. So
Next, we're putting in some salt. How much salt?
1/4 of a
Quarter of a teaspoon of salt.
Yeah, it should be somebody's taste.
It's to your taste, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're stirring that all up.
Now I have some cut up tomatoes here, frozen tomatoes from my garden. I put 5
Okay. So we have some, we have tomato plants too, and we had them frozen.
So I have little Roma tomatoes, 5 of them.
5 of the little ones cut up.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have, what about fresh tomatoes? Can you use fresh tomatoes?
Yes, you can.
Okay, what about canned tomatoes?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so just add like 5 pieces or 6 pieces cut up. So that would make it a little bit sweet, right?
No, this tomato is not sweet. It's it has its own taste. It might taste
It won't be
little
like
sour.
too sweet, right? No.
No.
So then we cover it up.
Cover it up for about 2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay. And we'll see what that looks like afterwards. This is 2 minutes later. You could see, what can you see here now?
The tomatoes are kind of soft,
Okay.
blend with the spices here.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna add 2 cups of water.
2 cups of water, okay. Just cold water?
You can use cold water, you can use
Just any temperature water. Just 2 cups of water in there.
Yeah, if you add
Okay, so we're adding 2
1
cups
cup.
of water.
2 cups of water, and I will let
Okay.
it boil. I'll let it boil for about 5 minutes.
So we're letting this boil for 5 minutes.
in a medium heat.
Medium heat, okay.
Yeah, so that.
So we just, are we turning the heat down then? Or no, it was always on medium heat.
Yeah, it was.
It was on medium heat,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
So 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay. We'll see what that looks like after. Okay, so it's 5 minutes later. We just uncovered it and we're stirring it a little bit, right?
Yeah, just to see. I'm gonna test it a little bit to see if the salt is okay, the way I want.
Okay. We're gonna taste it.
Yeah.
Some salt. See how that goes.
I need a little bit more salt to my taste.
How much more salt?
Maybe another quarter of.
Another quarter teaspoon?
Yeah. So
But that's to
half,
our taste, so
Yeah.
it'll depend on your taste.
So total half.
So total half a teaspoon went in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I will
You
turn.
can see it's simmering a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what?
Then I'm gonna put the fish in that gravy.
Okay, so we'll see. So the fish has just been sitting out now, right? And
Yeah,
now
yeah.
it's it was pre-fried as we've shown before.
Or not fried. It just turn it on the stove. I mean on the pot for a few times maybe.
Okay, just a little salting of the some preparation of the fish beforehand. So now we're laying the fish steaks in the gravy one by one. Okay.
And I put this extra salted water that came out of the fish.
So now we're just turning the heat down just a little bit. So the heat was on medium, which was around a 6, and now we're bringing it down to a 3.
Cover it up,
Covering it.
and then I'll boil it for 10 minutes.
So okay, in this lower heat, we're going to boil it for 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and we'll see what that looks like.
Yeah.
So it's been 10 minutes. It's not really boiling, right? So was the heat too low?
Too low,
Too
yeah.
low. So, okay.
Put it to medium.
We had it on for 10 minutes and we have to actually increase the heat a little bit because it should be boiling at this point. And here we are showing you how we're stirring it a little bit by just picking up the pan and giving it a shake. That way we don't break up the pieces of the fish. So we had to turn up the heat a little bit, and hopefully this time it'll come to a boil. And how much longer are you
Another
leaving it
10
there?
minutes.
So now we have to actually leave it for another 10 minutes. This is 10 minutes later, and we have here the fish boiling in the gravy.
Now I'm gonna give it a shake.
So here again, we're giving it a shake where we just want to avoid those pieces to break down. So we're being gentle with it. So now we're turning down the heat. So the fish has been cooking for about 10 minutes, and then we lowered the heat down to very low. And how long is it going to be staying like this?
I'm gonna put it for another 10 minutes, I'll say.
So in this slow heat, we're going to put it for another 10 minutes.
10 minutes, and then I'll add the mango.
Then you add the mango after that.
Yeah.
Okay. Bilu, he's our cat, and he is in the kitchen with us and giving us some company. Hi, Bilu.